In this video, guys, I'm going to show you how I made 300,000 coins in just under 2 hours, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it. I feel like it's very important, guys, that I show you what cards are sold. We picked up around about 24 cards in around about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and that period there was a very low point in the market, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But we're just going to go through some cards. For example, these two Mo Salahs that are Team of the Year nominees, we picked up around about 350 to 360,000 coins. We both sold them respectively for 400, making around about 50 odd K just on those two cards. These Raheem Sterlings we picked up at 140, 150, 160, ended up selling at 183K. Picked up this Aubameyang for 270, sold at 310. These Mertens we picked up at 300,000 coins. We ended up selling for 343K. You get the gist, guys. And just one last example, Jadon Sancho, that we sold around about 4 of him for 160 to 165K. We picked up at 4 at around about 145 to 150. So guys, I'm now going to show you a step-by-step on how to do it. So the very first thing we want to establish, guys, is what cards you should be looking at for your budget. So for example, if you've only got 500K, you don't want to be trading with cards that are 300 or 400K, because you're going to have to buy one card. You might have to sit on him for a couple of hours before you can make a profit. So obviously, if you've only got 500K, maybe trading with players that are like 60, 40, 30, 50K, so that you can buy a multiple number of cards. And also, the cards we should be looking at purchasing are special cards, just because of the fact that special cards are out of pack, so they fluctuate more. And obviously, if we keep in mind demanded special cards that have just happened from previous promos, such as Team of the Year nominee and Team of the Group stage, you should be able to make a lot more coins. So guys, we're going to look through some of the cards that I bought and sold and sort of give you an insight of how I approached buying these cards. So the very first player we're going to look at that we bought 2 cards of is Mohamed Salah. We ended up selling Mohamed Salah for 400,000 coins. And the cards we're going to be looking at, guys, you're going to want to purchase these cards in Hunter and Shadow. So if you're buying an attacking player, buy a Hunter. If you're buying a defensive player, buy a Shadow. So let's just have a look at the last couple of days, how much he's been fluctuating. So today, Mohamed Salah has been going for around about 380,000 coins. With a Hunter, it will probably sell for around about 400 again. But what you would do, guys, is when you're looking at a player, you'd look at maybe the previous day. So for example, yesterday, Mohamed Salah, I knew he was going for around about 400,000 coins. That was his main price, like his highest peak price. So Mohamed Salah here, for example, I purchased him around about here. So it says 369,000. The idea is obviously you purchase them at their low and then sell them at their peak. Here is probably just an anomaly, like someone listed at a 316,000 coin bin and he sold straight away. So let's ignore that, because obviously it's not very consistent. So 369,000. The thing with Footbin, it doesn't tell you the list prices. So at that hour, he was around about 370,000 coins, but on open bid, he might have been 350,000 coins. He might have been 360,000 coins. So how I would have approached it is I would have been looked in Hunter, because the reason why we trade with Hunters is because Hunters and Shadows give that extra added boost value-wise to a card. So I ended up buying him for around about 350. I would have searched him up for open bid, and then I would have purchased him for 350 and then selling him on to 400. I'm going to show you another example. Hernandez, who might be a little bit more realistic for some of you guys if you don't have hundreds of thousands of coins or millions of coins. Hernandez might be a little bit more realistic. At the moment, by Footbin, he's going for around about 81,000 coins. Just double check, guys, because obviously Footbin is not always accurate regarding the latest prices. So yesterday, Hernandez was going for averaging around about 75,000 coins for the majority of the day. I know in the shadow that Hernandez sells for around about 105, 110,000 coins. So again, what I'd be looking at, he's on a bit of a low here, around about 75,000 coins. Again, what I would be looking to do, I'll be looking for a shadow for around about 5 to 10K more, and then selling him at a higher price. Again, the whole idea, guys, is maybe purchase him here at 75K. When his base card goes up to around about 80,000 coins, you've got that shadow. You've already purchased him for 85 or 80,000 coins. You've got that extra buffer of 15 to 20,000 coins, and you're able to sell him for 102,000 coins. So another popular player we're going to be looking at, guys, is Raheem Sterling, the Team of the Group stage left wing card. And we're going to be looking at today's price and yesterday's price. I'm recording this Monday morning, by the way, guys. So far today, he's averaging around about 170,000 coins. And as you can see here, there's a little bit of a dip to about 147,000 coins. This is either the fact that, again, someone's listed him really on a really big undercut and he's been sniped, or there's been just a progressive amount of cars that have just been lowered and lowered, and you're able to pick him up on a slightly cheaper price. So let's look at yesterday. This is where I picked him up. So as you can see here, there's a big up and down, sort of like his low, and this is his peak, and he drops down again. And this is where we want to pick him up, guys. We want to pick him up on their lows, especially, again, what I was saying, the Hunter card, we're able to sell him for a lot more. So Raheem Sterling, again, I would have tried picking him up either on an open bid or biting out. At 150,000 coins, if a Hunter Sterling popped up for 150,000 coins, I wouldn't have bothered on open bid. That's a very good price. I would have picked him up because you got to remember, guys, this is for their base card. So base card Sterling would have been 150k. But with a Hunter, he might have been going for 170, 180. Because what would have happened, his base card here has rose to 167,000 coins. But again, remember, guys, you've got the Hunter and you sell him for 183, 185,000. And that is basically what it is. You look at the cards, they look at the price fluctuations, pick them up in shadows or hunters for as close as their lowest as you can. And then you sell them at a really, really high peak because you've got that added value. So guys, if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next video. See you later.